Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Dania Ahmed Sahiba, बैठ जाओ. Please be seated. Dania Ahmed Tilawat.
अस्सलामु अलैकुम प्यारे हजूर.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها. كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير ويأمرون بالمعروف وينحون عن المنكر وأولئك هم المفلحون. جزاك الله.
Barakallah. English translation, Kashfa Idris Sahiba.
Assalamu alaikum, pyare Hazur. I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the accursed. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. O ye who believe, fear Allah as he should be feared, and let not death overtake you except when you are in a state of submission. And hold together by the rope of Allah and be not divided. And remember the favor of Allah which he bestowed upon you when you were enemies, and he united your hearts in love, so that by his grace you became as brothers. And you were on the brink of a pit of fire, and he saved you from it. Thus does Allah explain to you his commandments, that you may be guided. And let there be among you a body of men who should invite to goodness and enjoin equity and forbid evil, and it is they who shall prosper. Jazakallah.
नज़म लाइका अहमद भट्टी।
अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। प्यारे हुजूर, मंजूम कलाम हज़रत मुस्लिम मौद रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हो। वो भी हैं कुछ जो के तेरे इश्क से मख़मूर हैं, दुनियावी आलाइशों से पाक है और दूर हैं। दुनिया वालों ने उन्हें बेघर किया, बेदर किया, फिर भी उनके क़ल्ब हुब्बे खल्क से मामूर हैं। तेरे बंदे ए खुदा सच है कि कुछ ऐसे भी हैं। एक तरफ तेरी मोहब्बत, एक तरफ दुनिया का दर्द, दिल फटा जाता है सीने में है चेहरा ज़र्द ज़र्द। है लगे रहते दुआओं में वो दिन भी रात भी, है ज़मीनों आसमां में फिर रहे वो रहनवर्द। तेरे बंदे ए खुदा सच है कि कुछ ऐसे भी हैं। तेरे बंदे ए खुदा सच है कि कुछ ऐसे भी हैं। There are those who are intoxicated in your love. They are pure and distanced from the pleasures of the world. The people of the world have taken their homes away from them. Even then, their hearts are filled with the love for mankind. My Lord, truly there are such servants of yours. On one hand is their love for you, and on the other their pain for others. Their hearts bleed in their chest, and their faces have paled. They remain engaged in prayer day and night. They wander in the heavens and on the earth. My Lord, truly there are such servants of yours. Jazakumullah.
ये ट्रांसलेशन फरहाना लुकमान ने नहीं करनी थी. Who is Farhana Luqman?
Hazur, the Nazm and the translation, we did it together.
They're together?
Ji, Hazur.
It is written here that translation by Farhana Luqman.
Sorry, Hazur.
No?
No, sorry, Hazur.
Acha. She is not ready, or
No,
you
Hazur.
forgot to?
No, the program was changed, but we had the program here, but we didn't give it to Hazur this morning. Apologies for that. Apologies for that.
So you made a change without telling me.
I'm sorry, Hazur.
Okay. Okay, now Ijtima report, Mavna Sadr Sahiba Waqfat Nau.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dearest Hazur, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. On behalf of Waqfat-e-Nau UK, I would like to express my utmost gratitude to beloved Hazur for gracing us with his blessed presence today. A brief summary report of our Ijtima is as follows. The Ijtima commenced at 10 a.m. with the opening session chaired by respected Sadr Sahiba UK. Thereafter, Waqfat-e-Nau were divided into 5 age-based groups to attend workshops and interactive discussions that included how to make Salat our constant companion, the example of Hazrat Ammara Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha, and personal experiences with Khilafat. Moreover, activity zones were organized to foster the creativity and sisterhood of Waqfat-e-Nau. Beloved Hazur, by the grace of Allah, the total attendance of Waqfat-e-Nau at today's Ijtima is 1,366. This compares with an attendance of 1,213 at our last Ijtima in 2023. Our total number of attendees, including mothers, is 2,325. I would like to take this opportunity to thank National Secretary Waqf-e-Nau and his team for their tremendous help in organizing the Ijtima today, as well as Sadr Sahiba UK and all Lajna duty holders. We express our deepest gratitude to Allah the Almighty for granting our beloved Imam the health and strength to grace our Ijtima. We cannot comprehend the pain and difficulty our beloved Imam endures for the sake of our moral and spiritual advancement. May Allah Almighty enable us to follow each and every directive of our beloved Imam so that we may become Waqfat-e-Nau, not just in name, but in spirit and deed. Ameen.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alhamdulillah, today you are once again holding your National Waqf-e-Nau Ijtima. As members of Waqf-e-Nau, you comprise those ladies and girls whose parents dedicated their lives to the service of their faith before their birth. Those of you who have reached the age of 15 and above have independently renewed this noble pledge to spend your lives in the service of your religion. Further, with the grace of Allah, many older members of Waqf-e-Nau have now become mothers and are raising the next generation of Waqf-e-Nau. The responsibility is placed on the shoulders of such mothers is twofold. Not only must they strive to fulfill the demands of their pledge, but they must also endeavor to instill within their children those moral values and exceptional qualities that should be the hallmark of a Waqf-e-Nau. Indeed, the primary responsibility of such women is to ensure the proper moral training of their children so that Islamic teachings and values are instilled within them from a young age, and they grow to become devoted servants of their faith. Therefore, the personal conduct of Ahmadi mothers must always be righteous and virtuous. Furthermore, such women should impress upon their husbands the fundamental importance of acting righteously at all times. Only then will you lay the foundation for your children to develop the highest morals, the best manners, and inspire them to establish a firm bond with Allah, the Almighty. Hence, it is paramount that your homes are filled with virtue, piety, and above all, the worship of Allah, the Almighty. Certainly, as members of Waqf-e-Nau, you must always protect and safeguard your prayers. Ensure you offer every namaz on time and with humility, sincerity, and deep concentration so that you may develop an unbreakable bond of love and loyalty with Allah, the Almighty. Likewise, in each prayer, bow down before Allah and pray that your children grow to be pious, truthful, and firmly attached to their religion. Pray they may develop an everlasting connection with Allah, the Almighty, and grow to be ever ready to serve their faith. Similarly, those Waqf-e-Nau who are not yet married, be they young Lajna or Nasirat, should understand that their principal objective is to develop a pure bond of love and friendship with Allah the Almighty, and the primary means to achieve this is salat. Offering just 2 or 3 prayers in a day is of no value. Rather, you must offer all 5 daily prayers attentively and with heartfelt emotion at the prescribed times. Always pray that Allah grant you the ability to be righteous, to do good, and to walk upon the gilded path that leads directly to the nearness and pleasure of Allah the Almighty, and is a means of attaining His rewards. Remember, you can only achieve your religious objectives through prayer and by forging a sincere bond with God, wherein you become ready and willing to make any sacrifice for His sake. Otherwise, remaining within the Waqf-e-Nau scheme is futile and meaningless. Take inspiration from the noble and honorable women who have come before you. Throughout history, countless women from the communities of the prophets of God made outstanding sacrifices for their faith and religious beliefs. For example, the female disciples of Prophet Jesus ﷺ manifested immense courage and devotion for their faith. Christians continue to take pride in the sacrifices made by those pious women who conveyed the teachings of Jesus ﷺ day and night and remained utterly faithful to Him and their faith even at the times of their greatest trial. When Jesus ﷺ was put on the cross, His male disciples all fled in fear. Yet, His female disciples stayed loyal to Him in spite of the grave threat of punishment and persecution from the governing authorities. They found the tomb in which Jesus ﷺ had been placed after He was taken down from the cross and tended to His wounds and took Him to safety. Those pious women proved themselves ready for all possible sacrifices for the sake of their faith. Moreover, during the era of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, the astounding sacrifices and extraordinary service to their faith demonstrated by Muslim women reached a pinnacle that shall forever remain an example for all mankind. Those pioneer Muslim women placed great emphasis on learning their faith and attaining a deep understanding of their religious beliefs and practices. In turn, the knowledge they acquired instilled within them the courage and passion to spread their faith to others. For instance, we often present the example of the incredible bravery and faith shown by the sister of Hazrat Umar radhiyallahu anhu. She did not merely verbally accept Islam by offering the kalima. Rather, every fiber of her being was infused with a passionate desire to learn the teachings of the Holy Quran so that she could act upon every one of its commands. As such, she invited a learned companion of the Holy Prophet ﷺ to her home, who recited the Quran and explained its meanings to her and her husband. As many of you will know, it was during such a lesson that her brother Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu unexpectedly arrived at her home. Knowing her brother was a ferocious opponent of Islam, she hid the Muslim teacher before letting him enter. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu had suspected that his sister and her husband had accepted Islam and had overheard the Holy Quran being recited as he approached. Upon entering, his suspicions were confirmed and he could not control his rage. Thus, he furiously lunged forward to punch his brother-in-law. However, his sister ran towards him with incredible defiance and bravery and shielded her husband. As a consequence, she was violently struck in the face, but even as blood poured from her nose, she did not take a step back or become frightened. Instead, with monumental bravery and utter fearlessness, she proclaimed that Hazrat Umar could do whatever he wished, but that they would never forsake the teachings of Islam. Observing his sister's faith and courage profoundly affected Hazrat Umar. Suddenly, his rage was tempered and he felt ashamed and embarrassed at having caused her injury. Thereafter, he asked to see the Holy Quran. His sister first placed some conditions, and then she called the companion out of his hiding place to recite the Quran. As he heard the verses of the Holy Quran recited, the heart of Hazrat Umar was overwhelmed by its purity and magnificence. At that moment, his life was completely transformed. Having entered his sister's home as a fierce opponent of Islam, he left convinced of its truth and immediately went to the Holy Prophet ﷺ and accepted Islam. This was all due to the boundless courage of one woman, whose bravery and resolute faith proved the means of bringing Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu into the fold of Islam. Similarly, in my series of Friday sermons about the companions of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, I have spoken of several other distinguished Muslim women such as Hazrat Umara radiallahu anha, who made colossal sacrifices and demonstrated incredible fortitude for the sake of Islam. They fearlessly partook in battles, patiently withstood horrific persecution, and spent their entire lives dedicated to the service of Islam. They manifested unconditional love and obedience to the Holy Prophet ﷺ and served as a timeless example for Ahmadi Muslim women and girls, especially all of you who are members of Waqf-e-Nau scheme. Thus, apart from studying the Holy Quran and inculcating love for Allah the Almighty, our foremost objective should be to develop a profound and pure love for the Holy Prophet ﷺ within our hearts. If and when such a bond is formed, you will automatically seek to act upon every instruction given by Allah the Almighty and His Messenger ﷺ. Only then will you be able to call yourself a true Muslim, and only then will you be able to fulfill your duties as Waqfat-e-Nau. May Allah the Almighty grant all of you the capability to do justice to the demands and obligations of being a part of the Waqf-e-Nau scheme. Moreover, may this ijtima not merely prove a means for you to gather together for the day and spend time in each other's company. Rather, may you all leave this ijtima with a burning desire to bring about a spiritual and moral revolution within yourselves and a steadfast commitment to live your lives as true Muslims. May all of you come to possess an unshakable conviction in the truth of your faith so that you can respond confidently and without hesitation or fear to all those who raise questions or make false allegations about the teachings of Islam. May it be that you never fall prey to any sense of embarrassment or complex about your faith and religious beliefs. Indeed, may it be that you acquire the inner strength and courage to manifest your faith fearlessly and to live according to the teachings of Islam at all times. For instance, upon reaching the age of maturity, you should wear headscarf in public and dress modestly at all times. Never fear what other people will say or think. Be confident and proud in who you are and what you represent. Similarly, continually focus on increasing your religious knowledge because the true jihad of this era is to convey Islam's magnificent teachings far and wide. Certainly, it is a duty of Waqfat-e-Nau girls and ladies to play an outstanding role in Tabligh. May Allah the Almighty enable you to do so. At the end, I pray that may all of you come to fulfill your religious and spiritual objectives in the best possible way, and may you be ever ready to make all necessary sacrifices for the sake of your faith. And may all of you be at the forefront of bringing about a spiritual and moral revolution in the world. Ameen. Jazakallah. Now, join me in dua. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.